Mr. Brad Bernstein.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, sir. Welcome.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, now, it is another Tuesday afternoon, Mr. Brad Bernstein. We want everybody out there who's listening to Irie Jam Radio right now, we want everybody to understand that you are live.
I am live.
As usual, it's
Right.
Tuesday afternoon. It's approximately 6:38. It's a little overcast, and yes, it is raining. We do have some...
This is not Memorex, as you said, right?
That's right, sir. It is
Right.
not Memorex. We are live. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want your questions answered right now by Mr. Brad Bernstein, the top attorney in the New York tri-state area, call 718-749-5005 right now. I'm telling you, the quicker you call is the quicker you'll get your questions answered. 718-749-5005. However, if you know what Spar and Bernstein does, you know that Spar and Bernstein is no joke. You know that the reputation of Spar and Bernstein speaks for itself, and you have a legal issue and you just want to make an appointment, the telephone number to call in that case is 1-800-526-7977. 1-800-526-7977. However, you've got an issue, you don't know what to do, you don't know where to go. Now you can speak to Mr. Brad Bernstein for free, live on the air. So you ready to go to the phones, Mr. Bernstein, sir?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right, so let's take our first call here, 718-749-5005. We're live with attorney Brad Bernstein from Spar and Bernstein. This is the Irie Traffic Jam. And let's see who's on this line right here. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. I'm getting married sometime next month. And a friend of mine was telling me I don't have to go back to Jamaica to submit the papers. I can submit it from up here. However, they were telling me that my visa would be cancelled as soon as I turn in the papers. But what I want to know is how long after getting married can I turn in the papers?
Okay. All right. When did you come up here on a visa?
Last month.
Okay. All right. When are you getting married?
Next month.
Okay. I want you to wait 90 days before you get married.
Okay.
The reason 90 days is because if you get married before 90 days, they can deny your green card and say you lied when you came into the airport. You said you were coming to visit when you had the intention of getting married. After 90 days, the law says that you're allowed to change your mind. So what I would suggest you do is this. One, you wait and count 90 days from the time you entered America, get married on day 90 or day 91. Two, you can file your papers for your green card the day after you get married in that situation. So on day 92 or day 93, you can put in your papers for your green card. Yes, your friend is correct that you can get your green card here in America. Yes, your friend is correct that that would automatically invalidate your visa, but who cares? You're getting a green card, so what do you need the visa for anyway? You would be able to get a work permit and a travel document within 90 days of filing your papers. So 6 months after you get here, you'll be able to work and travel nevertheless. And then
So what if I made all the arrangements already?
Well, you know, my concern is this. My concern is that if you get married too early, you could run into a problem. What I would suggest then that you do, and it's worth your time and your money, and it's only a $100 consultation fee, so we're not talking about a lot of money. What I would suggest you do is make an appointment to come see me, and we can talk about your personal situation. But generally the law is that you should wait 90 days. Make an appointment to come see me. Let me give you my telephone number right now. It's 1-800-JAM-7977. It's a special Irie Jam number that we know that you listen to us on Irie Jam Radio. JAM 7977. 1-800-526-7977. Call right now. We have people standing by, and they can make an appointment for you to come in, and we can talk about your special situation, okay? And we'll work it out and figure out and give you all your different options, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And that's for everybody. We have people standing by right now who can schedule appointments for you to come see me personally. If you can't make it in the office, we do phone consultations as well. Our telephone number is 1-800-JAM-7977. It is a special Irie Jam number that identifies you as an Irie Jam radio listener, gets you extra special VIP treatment, even though everybody gets special VIP treatment. We have people standing by right now to schedule appointments for you. Now, you may say, I don't need an appointment right now. I don't have an immigration issue right now, or I'm not ready to have an immigration. I may have an immigration issue in the future. I'm not ready to deal with it at this very moment. First of all, you should be dealing with your immigration problems because they only get worse and worse. But even though you may not want to deal with it now, save my number. You're going to need it one day. The best way to save my number is you call the 1-800-JAM-7977 number. You call it right now, 1-800-526-7977. Hang up after a second. I give you permission. When you hang up, you have now saved my telephone number in your BlackBerry or your iPhone or your Android. It's saved for life. Put down Brad Bernstein, immigration attorney. Also, we're personal injury attorneys and accident attorneys as well. I'm going to brag a second, Dubmaster, about our personal injury department. But you have now saved my telephone number, and when you have an immigration problem or a personal injury issue, you can jump on that right away. You know my number. You have my telephone number. You have my name. And now you don't have to worry about figuring out where to reach me and how to reach me. The other thing, Dubmaster.
Yes, sir.
You know, I believe I told DJ Roy this, but I haven't told you this yet.
Okay.
They came out with the top verdicts. I'm looking at it right here, and it's from Verdict Search. The top New York verdicts of 2011 has all the different types of verdicts, from premises liability verdicts to medical malpractice verdicts, intentional torts verdicts, intellectual property verdicts, every type, employment verdicts, government verdicts, contract employment verdicts. Now, they list the top 10 verdicts in each area of law for the year 2011 in the state of New York. And when we reach the area where it says motor vehicle accidents, no fault, meaning that you had a motor vehicle accident, that you had soft tissue injuries and no surgery. The largest verdict in New York State did not come from any other lawyer on this radio station but us, Spar and Bernstein. Did not come from any other lawyer in the entire state, because there's only one lawyer who can say they have the largest verdict, number one. Now, usually, you can't say you're number one unless you can back it up.
Right.
Okay? But here we can back it up, because Spar and Bernstein is listed in the verdict search as the number one largest verdict for motor vehicle accidents in 2011 in the state of New York. $2.55 million gotten by Adam Handler in the Bronx in March of 2011. So congratulations to Adam. Congratulations to Spar and Bernstein, of which I am the head of. I'm going to congratulate myself, because now we can say, okay, you always say, well, you know, Brad, you are number one, but I can't say it. But now we can say it because we can back it up.
That's right.
So if you have, God forbid, an accident, okay, you get into a car accident. Do you want the lawyer who got the second largest verdict, or the third largest verdict, or the first largest verdict? Okay? What lawyer do you want representing you? Because when it comes down to accidents, it always comes down to how much money you're going to get me, and how are you going to treat me.
That's right.
Those are the two most important things. How much money you're going to get me, and how am I going to be treated? Now, I can tell you, you will be treated like a team member, okay? Like a partner, because you are partners with us when you get into an accident. But now, the data backs it up. You're also going to get, perhaps, the largest possible amount of money because we've already done it. Now,
That's
obviously, prior successful results don't guarantee a similar outcome, but certainly our work speaks for itself. So whether it's immigration or personal injury and accidents, you have to have my number saved, 1-800-JAM-7977, 1-800-526-7977.
Wow. And I got to say congratulations, Mr. Brad Bernstein. And we already knew this, that you are the number one attorney.
Right, but you're not allowed to say it unless you can back it up. But yeah, we can.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this, Brad. I'll tell you, a lot of people throw that thing around and say, we're number one, when they're not even close, Brad.
That is right.
But congratulations.
That is right.
All right, so let's take another call here. Good afternoon. You're on with Mr. Brad Bernstein.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Yeah. Okay. My sister, she used to come up here like 7 years ago on a visa, overstayed and get the back stamp and the whole works. And one time she was coming up now, that was about 7 years ago, and, they took her passport, mark it up and all of that, and put her on the next flight home. So now her mother, who is a citizen, filed for her. And at the time, she used a law firm, and it's about 7 years ago. So like probably 2 months ago or maybe a month ago, they called her for an interview. But when she went to the interview now, they told her...
She got turned down.
They told her that she
needed a waiver.
Right. So my thing is, the law firm that she used, wasn't they know that she needed a waiver from the beginning when they was processing the whole thing?
Assuming that they knew the situation, yes.
Mm. So do you think a person like, who they send back home and all of that, can they come back to the U.S.?
Well, they're going to need to file a waiver. The waiver is based on hardship to the mother. So she's not out of the box yet. You need to file a waiver application. You have 1 year from the date of the interview at the embassy to file the waiver. The waiver is based on hardship to the mother. So hardship can be emotional hardship. She misses her daughter. Hardship could be financial hardship, that it costs her money to support her daughter back in Jamaica or Trinidad or Guyana, wherever she may be. It could be based on everyday hardships. The mother's getting old. She needs help, going to a doctor or whatever. I mean, I'm making stuff up. I have no idea until I meet with the family. Or it could be a combination of multiple things, a combination of financial hardship and emotional hardship. But what needs to happen is you're going to need to have a good attorney sit down with you and file that waiver application. Now, only about 10 to 20% of the waivers actually get approved back at the U.S. embassies. So they are difficult to get, but not impossible, and certainly it's worthwhile pursuing.
It's worthwhile?
Yes.
Okay. So my thing is, so you're saying from the beginning the lawyer she used should have...
Listen, I don't want to pass judgment on another lawyer because I don't know what the lawyer knew or what the lawyer didn't know. But certainly based on what you told me, if she gets stopped coming up on a back-stamped passport, that is a misrepresentation and a fraud, and you will need a waiver at the end of the case. So based on what you told me, I knew where you were going. She needs a waiver. Now, the waiver needs to be done. It needs to be done professionally. It needs to be done expeditiously. If you want my help, I don't want to get into what the lawyer should have known or what the lawyer shouldn't have known, because I don't know what the lawyer knew. Maybe the lawyer had no idea that she was back stamping her passport.
No, the lawyer knew everything that I'm telling you right now.
I have no idea.
Everything that I'm telling you right now, the lawyer knew.
Okay, but the reality is we got to start looking forward. And looking forward, you have to decide, what lawyer do I want, or what person am I going to want to have help me? Now, even if you come to me and I do the waiver, there's far from a guarantee that waiver is going to get approved. Because as I said, only about 10 to 20% get approved. But we do get our fair share approved, and it's certainly worthwhile pursuing. So if you're interested in me helping you, my telephone number is 1-800-JAM-7977. That's 1-800-526-7977. You can make an appointment to come in, and we'll be happy to talk with you.
All right, sir. Thanks.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks for calling. All right, so there you have it, Brad. Time always flies, and of course, we do know that we got to remind everybody that every case is different, ladies and gentlemen. Every case is different, and remember, prior results do not guarantee similar outcome in future cases. But to make an appointment with the number one attorney, Mr. Brad Bernstein, again, it's 1-800-526-7977. 1-800-526-7977. Everybody should have that phone number stored in their phones. Congratulations, Brad, on
Thank you.
being officially number one.
Oh, thank you for the applause. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, thank you all for listening, and we do have people standing by if you do want to schedule an appointment, 1-800-JAM-7977, and I will see you all tomorrow morning.
That's right here on Ira Jam Radio. Mr. Brad Bernstein, have a good evening, sir.
Thank you, you too.
All right, take care.